Hi Aries, here's a general look at your solar chart for August 2009. Now this is the month for you to be speculative, a little bit speculative. I think you'll be gathering information, you'll be making new contacts. It's a sociable kind of a month. It's busy in the head. There'll be a lot going on for you mentally, and you'll be on the go, probably physically toing and froing. That's up until the 26th, when your ruling planet Mars moves into a quieter area. So it's a month for you to be enterprising, speculative, sociable, keeping your ear to the ground, listening out for what's new on the block. But as well, I think you're going to be really enjoying these contacts that you have, enjoying the environment you're in, the surroundings that you find yourself in. I think that's really going to touch you and make you feel sort of anchored and a lot more balance coming in, because the planet of the balance is going to be at the very roots of your chart. And by the way, that's about property, so some of you may be having property matters on your mind, anything around finding it, selling it, doing it up, whatever that means to you. But really enjoying that, and also really enjoying a sense of family connections. There is a real potential to end a feud, maybe make friends with something to do with your past. It could be something within you that you can lay to rest now and resolve and make friends with and shake hands with from your past. So this year in general, Arians are having to be more, the universe is kind of pointing the focus of your attention towards health matters. So knowing the limitations of your physical human self, Aries, which is by no means all you are at all. But hey, we're here, we got to be real about dealing with this dimension. So having to be more self-disciplined, understanding the limits, understanding about how to maintain good health, and looking at all matters around that. And some of you also matters to do with employment, the job. So it's kind of a maintenance orientated, and this is for the whole year. This isn't just for August, but there's a little bit of this going on in your mind, and maybe you getting busy rolling up your sleeves and getting cracking on some hard work when we come into the last week of August in particular. But before then, well, it looks like there's pleasurable activities to enjoy. It looks like, as I say, you're going to be busy, so you're going to be connecting with others. If it's for a business kind of a reason, then there might be this feeling of nothing definite, or somebody promising more than they can deliver, or things not panning out quite how you'd imagine they would pan out. Also, the toing and froing and the activity could be to do with, the employment situation, the job situation. And or it could be to do with your health situation and any therapy or medical attention, or in fact preventative measures, maintenance measures like diet, exercise. So it could be around that. But all in all, there's not this feeling of terribly serious feeling. There's a lighter feeling over most of August, Aries. And so, if you are making changes connected to, and there are things going on to do with your health or your work or your job situation, I think this will be done with a certain amount of confidence, a certain amount of feeling of being supported, of like friends come and they kind of move in around you, and you feel as though you are in this circle, even of for some of you who are aware like this of power and strength and healing. And this is to do with the triple conjunction that's been going on since May from in an area of your chart to do with your tribal connections, to do with humanitarian issues, to do with soul connections, but also friend connections, and this is Jupiter, Neptune and Chiron, the wounded healer. So yes, this came in May, and it's been around really quite strongly. It's kind of going out of orb in August, but as August kicks off, you're still going to be feeling, you know, the benefits of this. And the energy can work in lots of different ways, of course. It's a very spiritual, ethereal energy, but it's a very healing energy. It can really resolve something. And so you need to reach out into trust. You need to reach out into faith for that, because it is so, as I say, ethereal. Another way, of course, the energy can work is that nothing is resolved. You feel like there's nothing concrete. You can't get anything definite in that area, I mean, of your life, which is to do with any organization you're connected to, or maybe performing a service for you in some way. It could be that, or you're performing a service for them, so that could be on a kind of a business sort of level, or indeed a group of kindred spirits that you're connected to. You know, it's all in the offing, but it's not quite coming down to earth. However, I do think that over August this could change and this could happen, because as the orb, as the conjunction of these planets kind of separate out a little bit, then I think, you know, there's going to be space there for this more realistic side to come in, and particularly between the 17th and the 19th, there you're going to be working quite hard, maybe connected to any health issues or any employment issues, and also between the 20th and the 22nd there could be some surprises there, or a kind of a quiet epiphany going on there. But maybe for a little while between the 20th and the 22nd, it could be something suddenly pushes forward, something suddenly ambushes you, but that could be in a good way. So with these very idealistic planets collaborating in this area of your chart, you know, you could find somebody who lets you down, but also you could find that help and the support and the healing and that kind of compassionate energy comes, you know, through a group. It could be even a discarnate group, it could be an off-planet group, but in this sort of these marvelous and magical sorts of ways, because it really is a marvelous and magical energy. And you, Aries, well, for this month, you could feel the hand of destiny at work, and also it is your time to shine in your very unique way through a group dynamic, but or within, you know, within the group, and also be, you know, the engine that pulls the whole train behind you with this huge sort of headlight on the front, which is actually where you are most at home, being out in front. And children and animals could be highlighted this month. Some of you could feel a special romantic connection with somebody too. Somebody can make you feel very, very special, very, very precious this month. So that's good news. And it's also the month for you to be kick-starting something which has been maybe hanging fire, or restarting a project. Definitely a month for a great deal of progress, potentially great deal of progress to happen, the kind of dynamic energy that you're most at home with, Aries. And then from the 26th you're going to be putting your house in order on whatever level and in whatever degree you need to. Well, that's it for August. If you know your rising sign, have a listen to that too.